Hey everyone, welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is, I think, gonna be a big unboxing. The box itself is huge. It's probably the biggest box I've received. Probably, yeah, I mean, almost, well, I think my biggest box was the very first time I ordered from Lug Live. That thing was, I don't even know what that was. It was probably like 2.5 feet tall and 2 feet wide. I had ordered so much stuff that first time on Lug Live, and just because I was trying to take advantage of that 20% off, so I kind of went to town, and I don't think I've received a bigger box since. I actually don't remember what's in this box at all. So as I maybe mentioned in an earlier video that I got really behind on everything, making videos, opening boxes. I just literally have a pile of boxes in the corner of my home. And I think there's, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6 lug boxes. This is the biggest one, and I think it's the oldest one. I tried to stack them like the whatever, the most recent on top and the oldest on the bottom. This was on the bottom. I don't think it was just there for structure. I think I actually, even though this was the biggest box, I have a feeling this might also be the oldest one. So I truly don't remember what's in this anymore. I ordered stuff in the summer, I think. Anyway, so this is gonna be like Christmas. Anyways, this thing is huge. It's about 1 foot tall and 1 foot wide, and anyways, like I said, I have no clue what's in here, so we're about to find out, because usually I have a bit of an idea. I have some inkling as to what's in the box. This time, not a clue. I mean, I think maybe it's the one where I ordered a lot of one item, and if it is that one, then it won't be quite as exciting, because there was if it's what I think it might be, it's my best guess, because otherwise I really don't know what else I ordered that would have taken up so much space. I got something for Christmas. So I got, if it's what I think it is, I think like 10 of the same thing, for Christmas gifts, because it was a really good deal. Okay, let me just sort of dig here and see if there's anything that I need to worry about, like a packing slip or something. Hang on, we're just gonna sort of squish back here. Well, there's this. Yeah, okay, it is what I think it is. All right, so cool. So it is exactly what I think it is, and I kind of forgot that I gotten that color. Okay, anyways, so this was a surprise for real. So there it is. Now I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna dig real quick to see if I can find a packing slip, and I don't see one. So I'm just going to sort of dig my hand through. But okay, what I'm going to do first, so I'm trying not to knock anything over because this box is massive. Okay, so the thing that I got as a gift, and I'm just going to pull this out. I forget what these were. I feel like either these were $9, $10, $11, $12, something like that. Maybe 12. And, oh, that's my cat. Hang on. Finny. I don't know if you can hear him. He's looking for me. I have an older cat, and he's starting to lose his vision. And I don't know if you can hear him. He gets really loud when he can't find me. So I have to talk to him, make sure he knows that I'm here. Finn. Anyways, so you might hear that again, because he, like I said, he's starting to lose his vision a little bit. So sometimes suddenly he realizes he can't see. So he gets a little disoriented and a little bit scared. And sometimes he calls out like that, and it gets really loud. If that's the case, I may have to say something. So, okay. So these are, I think these are the parasails. Not the canoe. I think it's the parasail. So, like I said, I think there's a really good deal. It's like a bonkers deal. And that's the interior. I got a whole bunch of them as Christmas gifts. I'm going to put things in them. I forget how much they were. Like I said, they were $9 or 10 or 11 or 12. I want to say 12 US, but I got a ton of them. We have a lot of sort of concierge people downstairs in our building. So there's like 2 in the day shift, 2 in the afternoon shift, 2 in the night shift, and then there's, I don't know, there's like 7 or 8 of them. So I forget how many I got. I feel like I got maybe 10 of them, just because sometimes like like new people show up like mid I don't know, like mid-November, and then like there's a little bit of a crossover, so I always want to make sure I have enough to go around for everybody. And most of them are men, and a lot of them actually live abroad, like they're from faraway places, so when they go home to go visit family, they actually have to get on a plane. So last year I gifted them all like travel things from Lug as well. So I got them the knapsack. So it was like the pillow with the blanket set with a luggage strap. So I got those from the warehouse sale last year, and so that was their gift. Plus I got them, I think, like scratch tickets, like lottery scratch tickets, so that I always hope that they will win enough that they can retire and never work again. That's always my wish for them. So I'm going to do something very similar. So I got this. So they're all going to want, to travel and take little things when they travel. I was really kind of hoping to get like seesaws, but those never quite came down in price. So I might just get these, and then I'm going to put like lottery tickets in here for sure. And then whatever else I can sort of come up with in the next little while, depending on what I see. There might even be something really awesome like on LugLife, like luggage tags or something like that. So I got a ton of those. So let me just see how many I actually got. So this is one, and I also there's a few. So these are the men. Like so I said, there's mostly they're men, but there's like 2 women on staff. So I got them a slightly different color, and hopefully, let me just see here. So, and they're also usually the ones that actually get all my parcels, and then sign them in so I can go pick them up later on. So they're the one that actually take all my parcels. So one of the girls actually, she's like, "You get a lot of stuff from Lug," and she was always the one who really got excited when I used to get them, because I used to get the really beautiful boxes. And so every once in a while she's like, "You haven't gotten much from Lug recently," and it's really quite hilarious. So anyway, so she's gonna get some Lug. So that's 3. Let me just see how many I got here. I'm just gonna count 4, 5, 6. I think I got 6 black ones. And then I got 7 black ones. And then I got 2 for the girls. I got 2 silver ones. So I got 2 metallic silver for the girls, and it's that really pretty interior, which I think the girls are really going to get a kick out of. I know one of the girls, the one who, like I said, who always goes, "Well, you haven't gotten stuff from Lug recently." She likes pink, and look at this interior. This is my favorite thing about that metallic silver, is that beautiful lining. So anyway, so she's getting one of these. I might get her a little extra something special, because she's really cool. She's been really good to me. So this way I can kind of give everybody a little gift that looks the same on the outside, but if I know that there's someone who's been really good to us, because we've had a few different things go on this year, who then there's been really nice people who have done a lot of help. They've helped us a lot. I might throw a little extra thing and maybe they don't notice. But the cool thing is, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put like a bow around this, and not use wrapping paper. So this will sort of be the wrapping paper. Well, not the plastic. I'll just put it around the bag. I'll put a really cool bow on it, and a really nice tag, and that'll be it. So I'll just give it to them like that. It won't be like in a bag, or it won't be wrapped up in paper. At least I think that's what I'm going to do, because I think they're pretty cool looking. Okay, so I think that's all I got of those ones. Yeah, I think so. So that's my concierge. Let me see, what else did I get? Okay, so this is the cargo packing cube. This is the compression cube. I'm not even going to open it, because I just want to keep it like this. I think this was a really good price. I think everything in here was a really good price. Everything was essentially at like a bonkers deal. I forget what week this was. I really can't remember anymore. There have been so many bonkers weeks that I can't remember which one was which, but this one definitely had, hang on, this is not bright enough. Oops, sorry. Is that enough? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I forget how much this was. I want to say like 9 or 10. Anyways, it's Paws Navy. I actually have a few things, because I have a cat who I have to bathe all the time because he's getting too old. Actually, he's the one who's meowing. So I have like towels and rags and all these little things, like mats for him. So I kind of want a place to put them, so I can sort of keep them all together and out of the way. That doesn't take up a lot of space. So I know that those are my cat's stuff. So I got one of these. I do have one already, but I keep other things for him in there. So now I have 2. So I got one of those. Wasn't very expensive. And it was, yeah, I was already getting free shipping, so I thought, hey, may as well. Okay. This one I'm going to open because I'm kind of, I'm really curious. So this is a super, super, super old bag. This is probably, I think they released it 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it feels like now. Anyways, it's a scoop. I think it's even the original. Maybe it's not the original scoop, but it's a scoop in a print that they haven't had in a long time, which is one of my favorite prints. It was the first like real lug print that I kind of fell in love with. Because back in the day, they pretty much only ever made solid colors. And then when they just started introducing like prints like this was the first one I fell in love with. Outside of like the dots. Like, I love the dots. I guess that's a print as well. But to me, that's almost like a solid. Like when they started going like whole hog print, this was the first one I fell in love with. And the reason is because I had a t-shirt when I was a kid, when I was like in grade 8, that had all of these colors, and it was my favorite shirt of all time. And anyway, so it reminded me of that shirt. So this is the scoop in Floral Multi. And I have a few things in Floral Multi already. And the only reason why I got this, I'll be honest with you, is because it was $21 or something, $22. It was the cheapest I think it had ever been. And so I thought, what the heck? I don't usually carry scoops. I do have another scoop. I don't love them because I find that they're a little too... There's too much going on. I can't fit a lot in it because there's so many like pockets and things like that. But I just thought, you know what, for this price, it's essentially the last thing that Lug has in stock in this print. It's been sitting there waiting for like years, and I never get it. It's been $24. They marked it down to $24 permanently. And then during this bonkers week, they brought it down even further. And I thought, you know what? I may as well. I mean, I do like it. It matches things that I do wear. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird print, but it's kind of almost contemporary, kind of very modern, in that it almost looks, what's the word I'm looking for? Not modern. It looks sort of more, yeah, like modern. It doesn't look like flowers, even though it is supposed to be a flower. It just looks sort of modeled. So, you know, like I do wear black, I wear navy, I wear like olive greens. So this goes with a lot of the things that I wear. So sometimes if I just want like a really cool, you know, sort of bright colored bag, but that's not too insane, and I want lots of organization, now I have this one. So it wasn't a crazy price. I've always, like I said, loved this print. So I thought, you know what the heck, I'm just going to do it. So there we go. So that's my scoop, and I'm kind of excited that I have it because it's nice to see that print again, because I do have things in that print, but I don't use them too often because I keep using the newer stuff now. But now that I'm seeing that, I'm kind of excited to use it. Okay, the other thing, oh, this is this order. Okay. All right, the other thing I got was this, and I think this thing was $25, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong. It could be a little bit more, like 30 or something, 35. Anyways, whatever the price was, it was really, really good. I wish I'd remembered these prices. I have to go back and look at it. But this is the Flare 2, and I actually really love the Flare. I got one in Poppy Red in the beginning, and I fell in love with it. I used it, and I was like, I love this purse. It's the right size when I just want like a little purse that's kind of cute and kind of fun when I'm going out to have dinner with someone. I don't want to carry a lot, but yet I still want to have, you know, all my essentials and then some. But this just feels really comfortable in my body. And so when I got the red one, which I absolutely adore because the inside's that gingham multi, I was like, you know what? Sometimes I want to have something that's not quite so bright. And I looked and I was like, maybe I should get the black one. So I ended up getting the black one. So I have it, still haven't used it yet. But for some reason, and I don't know what the heck, honestly, I really don't know what possessed me to get this. I think it was because it was pretty inexpensive. And because I really love that interior. So I don't know if I'm going to use this, because I'm looking at it now, it's a little too metallic for my personal taste. Because I don't know, I think it's a little too futuristic for me. But you never know. I mean, I might find a really cool costume where I need like a metallic silver purse. I probably won't use this much, but I think I'm virtually positive it was $24 or $25. So at $25, it's just a cool bag to be able to maybe use one day. And also it comes with 2 straps. So if nothing else, so there's this really cool printed strap. So that's the blush pink, not blush pink, sorry, the blush sketch. Is that what it's called? Sketch, blush, whatever. Anyways, that one. And then there's a silver one. So if there's another bag that I want to sort of, you know, use, I have 2 other straps. And these straps are worth like, what are they, $16 each or something? So I thought, you know what? I got 2 straps and then I got a bag for 25 bucks. And you just don't know. Like suddenly if I need a, you know, this color bag and I've got it, it will have paid for itself because it wasn't crazy expensive. So anyways, I didn't really ever want to get a metallic, but here I am. So, ta-da! A flare too! So yes. Okay, what else is in here? Is there anything else besides this big guy? Oh, hello. Oh, did I get that? I didn't remember getting that. I don't think I knew that. Oh my gosh, there are other things in here. Okay. All right, let me see if I can grab, what the heck is this? Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I'll come back to that in a second. So I don't remember actually buying this, to be honest with you. I think that must have been a really good price as well, and I don't know why I got it. Anyways, this is the Choo Choo Mini. I think it's because I like the color. Because I don't remember getting it, but I do like it. Actually, it's really quite pretty now that I see it. Oh, I know why. Because it's got the dragonflies on the inside, and I love the dragonfly print. And there it is. So I do like this color. Don't get me wrong. I do really like this color, and I do like this print. I just don't have anything else in it, so that's why I was like, well, why did I get it? Because that's a random thing to get. Because it doesn't really match anything. But I think that's why. Because I just love the print, and I wanted something. I think I wanted something in this print. But I didn't like the bags that it came in, like the larger ones. So I ended up getting this one. And I think that's just my little token, you know, sort of is it hummingbird? No, what's it called? Oh gosh, I can't remember what this is called. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Flourish red. So there we go. Yes, I'm just thinking about the hummingbirds. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. But anyways, so there we go. That was just my little token of this one print. I do have other things that sort of match that, I think. Okay, this one I was really, really happy about because I think this was also a really, really good price. Again, I don't remember what the price was, but I have one already, and I use it to sort, to sort of keep my cats like bowls, like water bowls and food bowls and things organized. So that's where I keep their bowls. But there's a bunch of other food things that I've sort of, you know, accumulated recently. And I kind of thought, you know what, it'd be nice to have these 2 sit side by side. One of them has the bowls, one of them has the food. And they would just look really nice together in that little corner. This was, I can't remember what the price was. It was really definitely a good deal. It wasn't the best deal in the world, but it was a very good deal. And I thought, you know what, I may as well grab it while they still had it. I don't know if they're ever going to make these again. I hope they do. I really quite like them. They work really, really well. They, you know, they hold a lot of stuff. So this is the bushel. And I don't think I can open it for you much more than that, but because the box is in the way. But anyways, that's the interior. I love it. I'm definitely going to use this like in the next, as soon as I finish with you guys, I'm going to go and pack this up. I'm going to have 2 beautiful bushels sitting next to each other, keeping my little pet corner organized. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. Okay, this is really quite the big order. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. Okay. I barely remember what the heck this is. What is this? Oh my, wait a minute. Okay, I'm kind of confused right now. Huh. Okay. Okay, so here's something weird. And I was going to make a video about this. And I might still make a video about this. I don't quite know what to do now. Okay, so what happened was, so this is the, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this down a little bit. This is the Rover XL. And I love the Rover XL. I already have 2 of them. I have 2 of them, and I adore them. Because they just carry everything. They're easy to use. They're easy to carry. They hold a ton of stuff. And, this was one of the original colors. I'm going to bring this down a little bit just so I'm not standing too high over it. when this first came out, this was one of the colors that first came out in, and I really hummed and hawed because in the beginning I was like, what am I going to do with this thing? And it was so expensive. It was like $75 Canadian. So I just thought, I'm not going to get it. And then enough people kind of kept talking about how great it was. And I thought, oh my gosh, everyone keeps talking about how good it is. Let's see and wait for a good sale. There was a good sale. I finally got one. I got one in Love Stripe Black. Once I got it and started using it, I basically couldn't stop using it. Like it was going in the car all the time. I was taking it downstairs to take things from the basement, and I mean, I was using it for everything. So I finally got another one for the summer. I got a flamingo blue because I just wanted something kind of totally fun. But this color had gone. I think they ran out of this color, like this was discontinued or whatever it was for a long time. At least I thought it was discontinued. And then suddenly it came back. I guess they must have found like a small little stash of them somewhere during this bonkers week. And I was like, oh my God, I definitely want this one. And I got it. I forget how much the price was. It was pretty good. It was like $40 or something like that, $45. Probably the best price I'd seen it go for. So I ordered it, very excited. And then about a week and a half later, I actually got an email from Lug saying that, sorry, we don't have this anymore. We can't send this to you. We've already shipped out your order, but this didn't come with it because we ran out. So what do you want to do? Do you want to choose a different color, or do you want us to refund your money? And I was really disappointed because I was like, you know what? Like, I ordered this super early. Like, when I ordered it, there was like 35 of them left. It wasn't like there was one left. There were 35 or something, 40 left over. There was like a high enough number, and I got it early enough. Like, it was as soon as this came out, because I was actually sort of watching that really early in that show. And I was like, how did you run out? And I hadn't even had, like, I was probably one of the first people to purchase it, and I checked out. So I didn't even wait till the end of the week and check out. I checked out as soon as I saw it with it by itself. So I was like, well, that doesn't even make any sense. So now the problem is I actually didn't see this email probably for like, I don't know, a week and a half. It was in my spam box, so I didn't even notice it. And so when I finally looked in my spam box like 2 weeks later, I was like, oh God, hang on. And of course, I didn't have a chance to open my box yet, so I didn't even know that this was actually in there. So I was all disappointed. I was like, okay, that's really sad. I'm really sorry that, that you guys don't have it. Sure, give me another color, because it was a good enough price. And I was like, I really want another one because these are so great that I didn't want to lose the fact that it was such a good price. So I chose a different color. And then they said, because, for your trouble, we'll also credit $25 back into your account. So I was like, okay, you know what? That's fair. $25 in my credit back into my LugLife account, plus I'm getting a replacement color. That's great. So I had completely written off that this was never going to come. I was like, there's no way I'm going to see it. So when I saw it just now, it kind of freaked me out because I was like, wait, so I did get it? So now I have to write Lug back and go, yeah, it's been like 2 months since I ordered this thing. I never opened the box, but now that I've opened it and I have this, what do you want to do? This is kind of a bit of a conundrum. So hopefully I don't have to pay twice for it, because that was their mistake. It wasn't mine. My mistake was just not opening the box sooner. But that was their mess up for them to think that they didn't actually send it. So I'm hoping that this is just going to be gratis. But anyways, so yeah, now I gotta call Lug. Now I gotta email Lug, which is kind of a drag. Now I probably should make sure that this actually isn't in crappy shape, because this is not in original packaging. This has definitely just sort of been stuffed in another package. So I will open this up later and make sure that it's in decent shape, because I know that the ones that they do that, especially the ones that they've had sort of out of stock for a long time, and then suddenly get it back in. It's usually like returns and things like that. So oftentimes there's something wrong and there's a reason why it got returned. Okay, the last thing. This is what I was the most excited about, weirdly. Again, this was one of those bags where originally I was like, okay, I'm not buying that. This is a crappy bag. What's this bag all about? And then the first time they had like really good bonkers prices on this, I forget how much it was. It was definitely like half price, maybe a little bit more. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. I don't know what possessed me to get it. I think the price was just so good. And I kept looking at the video and I kept looking at the specs again over and over. And I thought, you know what? It's actually not a terrible bag, even though I kind of maybe judged it a bit harshly when I first looked at it. So if you see my first impression video, you're probably not going to be too thrilled about it. But once I got it, I absolutely fell in love. I used it all the time. It was such a great bag. It was when you want something slightly smaller than a rover and slightly nicer than a rover, but you still want a lot of capacity, and you want to be able to have like a really easy to use bag. It's the yacht. And I got the first one in ocean blue, and I love it. I love the color. I love the look of it. I love the interior. And I just thought, you know what? I want something that's not so summery. That if I'm ever going somewhere and I just want to be a little bit more serious, but I need to schlep a lot of stuff. For example, I know it sounds weird, but like I sometimes have to like take public transit to weddings. This has been my past. I haven't done that recently, but sometimes I have to take like my shoes, the gift, my makeup, the dress, whatever it is, and I'm schlepping all this stuff in public transit, but I want something big that I can just throw everything in and not have to worry about it. And this is the bag I'm hoping to use. Now, I will use this bag for all the other things, like when I go shopping. So if I know I'm going to be doing a little bit of a quick grocery run, or I'm heading to Winners, or I'm going to the hardware store and I need to pick up a few supplies, then I just take this bag, because it'll hold my daily whatever, so my water bottle and all the things I need when I go out, but it's big enough that I can actually carry a whole bunch of other groceries and other shopping as well, and it's so easy to use. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't love this interior. This is probably my least favorite interior of all the interiors that came out during this time. It's not my ocean blue. That one I just love because I love the interior. The exterior is amazing. But the bag itself is just such a great bag that I didn't even care. And I think this was $49 US or something like that. So like $50 for a giant bag that's super, super awesome. It's not my absolute favorite looking bag, at least not in the black. But I love it. Like I know I'm gonna love it. So I'm gonna use it right away. I'm actually gonna put the ocean blue one away because it's really, really summery. Now that we're sort of into autumn, this is gonna be my go-to bag. So this is gonna be the bag that I will sort of leave by the door. So if I ever need a bag this big, boom, I have it, take it with me, and I'm done. Because I definitely use this all the time. Like my other yacht, use it constantly. So anyway, there we go. So this was the one I was waiting for because I've been wanting to use it, but I knew that it was in one of the boxes, and I thought, ugh, okay, I'll unbox it some other point. So I've been using my ocean blue one, and I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love using it. It's just that we're into fall. It's really, really a summer color. But yeah, now I get to have something a little bit darker, not quite so bright, not quite so screaming summer. I mean, it's a little bit too dark maybe for fall, but it's great. So I'm looking forward to using it. So there we go. So that's the order. It was a huge box with a lot of big stuff. So I got, yeah, like this big bag, the Rover, which was a total freaky bonus thing, a bunch of Christmas gifts, a couple of things for the cats, a fun little just special throw in for a couple actually. I got 2 purses, so I got my scoop and my flare, and a nice big box now I have to deal with. So yeah, so now I gotta put all this stuff away. But anyways, this is a really, really fun order. I'm really glad I finally opened it because I really needed this one. I really need the Rover. The bushel is going to, like I said, get used right now. And now I know where all my Christmas gifts are, or at least some of them are. So I'll put those away in my little Christmas gift box that I've got going right now. I'm already starting to collect them, try to make sure I know who's getting what so that I can either shop more or finish shopping, and then I just start wrapping as soon as I know that something is done, so I can just check it off my list. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys in action, and wish me luck with Lug when I try to explain what the heck happened with the Crimson Large Dot Rover. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully they'll just, say, forget it, just take it. Now, to be honest with you, the other one that they were supposed to send me hasn't arrived yet. And it's been like, what, a month and a half now that we've been sort of back and forth with this. They keep saying, oh, yeah, don't worry, it's coming. And it hasn't arrived. So I just received an email from them last week saying, don't worry, we're on it. We're watching it. As soon as we have a shipping number or a tracking number, we'll send it to you. And I still haven't received a tracking number. So I guess what I theoretically could just do is say, look, don't send it, forget it. Just keep it where it is. I did get my other one, and then we'll see how it goes. So, because I don't really want to, like take another one, really. Although I wouldn't mind another one. So we'll see. We'll see what they say. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean a great deal to me, as it really helps with the algorithm in getting this video and channel seen. It also helps if you subscribe to the channel or buy me a coffee. You can find out more about that in the description below. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.